Greetings and welcome to NAVFAC Southwest. The NAVFAC Southwest security team will be providing you the security orientation brief in this video so you can become familiar with your responsibilities as a DoD employee. The NAVFAC Southwest Security Office is staffed with the following positions: the Security Manager, the Information Security Manager, the Lead Personnel Security Specialist, 2 Personnel Security Specialists, and a Personnel Security Assistant. Our office handles all security programs to include personnel, information, physical, anti-terrorism, insider threat, and operation security. As a DoD military member, civilian, or contractor, you play a vital role in ensuring that the command security program is running smoothly and efficiently. As a reminder, please understand that security is everyone's responsibility. In front of you is the Command Security Orientation Checklist. Let's take a moment to review the items listed on the form. As we complete each item, please place your initials in the space provided. As per the Security Executive Agency Directive Number 3, there are very specific travel and foreign contact reporting requirements for our military, civilian, and contractor employees.
Military, civilian, and contractor personnel are required to report any change that may affect the basis for their security clearance eligibility. When traveling abroad, you may find yourself in close proximity to foreign national personnel from various countries and all walks of life. A continued ongoing relationship of a personal or intimate nature with a foreign national is reportable for all personnel who hold security clearance eligibility. Additionally, a life change, such as a cohabitation or marriage to a foreign national, will also require reporting. Do not allow your reporting requirements to discourage you from meeting new people and having new experiences. However, be aware that your status as an employee for the Department of the Navy inherently makes you a target for counterintelligence operatives of foreign governments. If when you are out in town or traveling abroad and you are approached by suspicious individuals who are asking unusual questions about your job and what you do for NAVFAC, please ensure to report these incidents to your chain of command or to the NAVFAC Southwest Security Office. This reporting requirement applies to all NAVFAC Southwest employees.
Being an employee for the Department of the Navy will put you in situations where you will be required to protect sensitive information. The most frequent type of information you will come into contact with is controlled unclassified information. Personally identifiable information such as personal phone numbers, addresses, social security numbers, and dates of birth, and operational security. All of this information requires special handling, storage, transmission. Be sure that if you're sending any of this information via email, that you are using Outlook encryption features. Never share this type of information with anyone who does not have a specific need to know. This could include your own coworkers. Use cover sheets for this type of information when possible. Lastly, when securing your office or workspace for the day, ensure that this type of information is properly stored in a lockable container or cabinet. Another type of information that you may be required to handle is classified information. Access to this type of information is granted to personnel with a very specific need to know. Personnel who have been authorized to access classified information will have a signed non-disclosure agreement and will have been briefed by a security specialist. Most military, civilians, and contractors are eligible for classified access, but have not been indoctrinated and authorized access to view or handle classified materials. Anyone who discovers classified material within their workspace is required to take positive control of the material and immediately inform their chain of command and the NAVFAC Southwest Security Office.
In order to access NAVFAC Southwest spaces and systems, you may be provided with handheld keys, cipher combinations, pins, password, access cards, or alternate tokens. It is your responsibility as a good steward of Navy spaces and systems to maintain positive control over this physical and logical access means at all times. Do not leave your keys, tokens, or DoD common access cards where they can be accessed by fellow employees or non-NAVFAC Southwest personnel. Do not share your cipher codes, pins, or passwords with anyone. If any of these items becomes lost, you are required to immediately inform your chain of command or the NAVFAC Southwest Security Office.
In addition to you being granted access to NAVFAC Southwest spaces, you will also be responsible for any personnel whom you escort into those spaces. Be sure that they sign any visitor logs that may be present and stay with the person you are escorting at all times. At the same time, be sure you are challenging any visitors in your spaces who do not have escorts. Question them regarding the reasons they are in the space and who their point of contact is. Visitor access tends to be stressed more within classified processing areas. However, even in our unclassified office spaces, only authorized personnel acting in their official capacity should be allowed and must be always escorted. Obviously, restricted areas have more stringent rules and regulations regarding access control and visitor controls. So please ensure you become aware of these areas within your facilities.
All DoD installations have security forces that conduct frequent readiness checks and exercise of the DoD security's assets and response times. Force protection conditions may change without notice, and you may be required to execute and align with installation security requirements in an expedited manner. Be aware of your local FCON requirements within your spaces and across the installations. We are currently in FCON Bravo. Typically, if the installation goes to FCON Charlie, only authorized personnel will be allowed to enter and exit the installation. Barrier plans may be put in place and essential personnel will be recalled to the command. In turn, FCON Delta, the installation shuts down, no movement is allowed, and entry control points will be unusable.
I hope this information has been useful and informative. If you have any questions regarding any of the presented information, please contact your local security office or the NAVFAC Southwest Security Office. Remember, if you see something, say something. Again, welcome to NAVFAC Southwest and have an outstanding and safe working tenure.